want to learn how to design and create your own Roblox item? Well, look no further because I got you. I'll be teaching you guys step by step how to create your own juicy Roblox shirt and how you can turn it into a profit. Yes kids, that means free Robux. Make sure you stick along and watch the video fully because you do not want to miss out on this. Also, a small majority of you guys that watch my videos are actually subscribed. I mean, damn, that actually makes me sad because I find myself pretty entertaining. But anyway, subscribing to me, not only does it provide you with high quality, entertaining, funny videos, you can have a chance at winning some free Robux. Yes, you heard that right. So, go ahead and click that subscribe button with post notification, leave a like and comment your Roblox username down below and you could be the next winner. You never know. Right, before we begin, we're going to need a few things. Number one, a computer, which I'm pretty sure we all have. However, if you don't, if this video gets 1000 likes, I will do a video on how to make items using your phone only. Number two is a photo editing software. I highly recommend using Photoshop. However, if you don't have Photoshop and you're looking for a free alternative, you can use a software called GIMP. I'll have the link in the description if you want to download it. And thirdly is your imagination. Being creative and getting your clothes recognized can be tricky, but I will also be showing you guys another way which I highly don't recommend, but it can still be an option. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so to approach this, you guys are going to have to work out two things. The first thing is you're going to have premium. If you don't have premium, that is totally fine. You can do the other option, which is actually joining a group or asking your friend that maybe has a group or has premium to actually publish the shirts for you. This is extremely easy and we're going to go through the steps right now. I'm going to show you guys how to design the clothes and how to basically get ideas as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and click create over here, and then at the left over here we're going to go all the way down to shirts. Once you've made your way over here, you're going to see this little bit right here. If you guys want to read a bit more, you can actually go ahead and click this right here where it says don't know how. Click here. This is going to give you a more in-depth view on how to actually create like items and stuff for you guys to actually wear. But however, we're going to show you guys exactly on the video today. So what we're going to do is head our way back over here, and right here where it says did you use the template, if not, download it here. We're going to go ahead and download this right here. This is what we're going to be downloading, so we're going to go ahead and just right click and save this to our downloads, and then we're going to bring it up on our photo editing software. Alright, so once you've gone ahead and downloaded it, go ahead and open up your photo editing software, and what you're going to want to do is just hold it and drag it into your photo editing software. It's going to go ahead and use the appropriate sizing, so I would really recommend that you guys do this. As you guys can see, once it's done that, it's going to go ahead and open it up in the perfect sizing that you guys need. Now for this tutorial, I will be using Photoshop. If you guys want me to make a full tutorial on using GIMP, which I have never used, however I'm willing to learn it and just show you guys how to use it. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down below in the comments. But in today's video's purposes, we're going to be using Photoshop. So the first thing that I would recommend that you guys do is go ahead and go on your layer over here and press Ctrl J. This is just going to make a copy, and then you have like a backup basically. So we're going to go ahead and hide that. Alright guys, so now that we've actually got the new sizing, I'm actually going to show you guys a neat trick that I would recommend you guys do. What I would recommend that you guys actually do is go in Google and search Roblox shirt transparent template. Guys, this is going to make your life so much easier. So once you've got this, you're going to go ahead and just save the first one, and you're going to go ahead and follow the same step. Go ahead and take it and drag it on top. As I said, the first one basically gives the right resolution. I'm not too sure if this one actually does it, but once you've done that, you're going to see that it's actually transparent. I'm going to go ahead and prove that. So if I make a new layer and I change the color to something like blue and I paint over it, as you guys can see right here, it's as simple as that. This is going to make our life so much easier. So once you've gone ahead and done that, you can get creative and do whatever you want. So I'm going to show you guys a few designs that you guys can come up with and how to basically do the proper adjustments. So what we're going to be doing is using this picture right here as a template. As you guys can see right here, this is the front of the shirt right here, this is the back of the shirt, and this is the side and like the top and bottom. This is actually going to be the sleeve right here, so the right arm and the left left arm. We're going to always have to remember that. For today's video, I'm going to make a really basic t-shirt just to show you guys an example of how to do it. So we're going to make a simple but sleek shirt. So let's go ahead and go to Google, and I'm going to show you guys a really neat trick, okay? So if you actually want something and you want it to be transparent, what you're going to want to put at the end of every sentence that you're basically searching for is either PNG or vector. This is going to make the image completely transparent, the background, so you guys don't have to worry about like cropping it or doing anything. So what we're going to do, as you guys know, my symbol is basically like a crown. We're going to go ahead and search crown PNG. So crown PNG, as you guys can see right here. Now it can be a bit tricky to actually know if it's actually transparent, but what I tend to do is like I'll hover over a picture and I'll drag it. Some pictures don't work like that one, so I already know this one is not, because as you guys can see right here, there is like a white layer around it. However, if we move on to something like this, as you guys can see, this one is transparent. However, if you still want something specific, you still can right click and copy it, and you can go ahead and paste it, and you're just going to go ahead and use the wand tool and just remove the white layer. So for today's video's purposes, we will be using this one. So we're going to go ahead and resize it, remove the white layers, and we're going to align it perfectly. Now when it comes to designing a shirt, we're going to basically be using our imaginations to try and guess where specific things would be. So as you guys may know, most designer brands have their logos on the left, so we're going to go ahead and place it on the left. I know this is the right, however you have to remember that this is actually flipped, so it would be over here, which is the left. So we're going to go ahead and just paste this right here. Simple and easy as that. We're going to go ahead and change the colors as well. Maybe we're going to change it to like maybe a white-ish tone, maybe like that. It's not too white, it's like a purplish tone. I don't really like it. However, let's go ahead and change this completely to white. We're going to go ahead and write our name right here, so pretty nice and simple like this. And we're going to go ahead and move this all the way to the back of our shirt. Now I do want to spice this up with a YouTube logo as well, so we're going to go ahead and repeat the step that we did on the crown, and we're going to go ahead and paste it right here. I'm gonna bring this down a bit, maybe put it like that. You can go ahead and just play about as well with it, so it looks a bit unique and it doesn't look like every single shirt out there. I kind of don't like this bit, so I'm gonna change it back to like a normal type, so maybe like that. And as we can see right there, now let's go ahead and move on towards the hands. Now for the hands, I'm not going to do too much. Like I said, this is just a basic tutorial, but we're just going to give it a bit of detail just to show you guys where everything would basically be placed. So we're basically going to put like 2 lines right here like this. We're going to paste that, we're going to put it over here like this, and we're going to move the other one like this. Like I said, to copy something, it's just Ctrl J, and then we're holding Shift and the arrow keys to actually move it down basically. So small but subtle details right there, but it can actually shape the shirt a lot. Alright guys, so now that we've actually completed our shirt, what I would recommend that you guys actually do is go ahead and go back to the first layer, the transparent one, and you're going to want to do this, okay? This is going to make it much more cleaner. You're going to go ahead and just double click it and add a gradient, and it's going to do this basically, okay? Now the reason that we actually do this is actually to copyright it, so like people can't just steal it. Also later on, this is actually where I'm going to be talking about this topic as well, where you can actually also use this to your advantage, which I would not recommend that you guys do, but it is an option. So once we've added a gradient, we can change it to any color we want. It doesn't have to be green. However, I would make it something easy on the eye. It doesn't even have to be a gradient, it can just be a color as well. So we're going to go ahead and use this, and then we're just going to basically just say like designed by Enor, and then we can also say something like do not steal. And then once we're done, what we're going to go ahead and do is just basically save this. We're going to go ahead and click up here, we're going to go ahead and click save as, and we're going to save it as a PNG. So as you guys can see right here, you're going to go ahead and click this in the save as type and change it to PNG. Go ahead and name it to anything you want. So I'm going to name it my shirt. Click large file size, it doesn't really matter, and there we go, it is saved. Now we're going to head back to this page right here where we originally downloaded the first template, and right here where it says find your image, we're going to click choose file, and we're going to go ahead and pick the one that we just saved. Once we've done that, we're going to see the file right here, and it's going to say .png. That means we've done it right. We're going to go ahead and change the shirt name as well to whatever we want, so and we're going to go ahead and click upload, and there we go, we have officially created our first shirt. Now there is a few things that you guys actually have to take into account as well. Your shirts may not appear instantly. This is because Roblox has a system where it has to automatically check or sometimes manually check that the shirt is appropriate, because some people may upload something that's not appropriate and Roblox does not want any of that. So of course there is a wait and like security type thing. As you guys can see right here, the image is not loading. This is perfectly normal. Just give it a few minutes or maybe sometimes a few hours, and when you come back it should be perfectly fine. You can also change the description over here. So for this one I'm just going to say subscribe to Enor on YouTube. And what you can also do right here is you can actually go ahead and click sales over here, and you can actually list this item for sales. So if we were to do that, we can actually set the price that we want. The minimum that you can actually do it is 5 Robux, so you cannot go past that. You can't make it free, you can't make it any less than that. However, you do get a free copy of the item. Let's go ahead and go to our avatar, and as you guys can see right here, the shirt is right here. However, it's not going to load like I said because it still needs to be manually checked. Alright guys, so it actually has started loading now. We're going to go ahead and have a look at it, and there we go guys. As you guys can clearly see right here, the quality is not the best because we do need to play about with the sizing as well, and you have to also take account into your body scaling as well on Roblox. But this is how the shirt looks like. On the back as well, it has the YouTube logo and it has our name over here. We can also see the lines over here as well. As you guys can see, this was right where we put it, so over here. But yeah, this has basically worked. Now the more experience that you get, you can actually start creating much more detailed looks as well. As you guys can clearly see on the avatar shop right here, people have been creating amazing stuff for the longest time. So you can actually head your way to the avatar shop, scroll through all of these and just have a look at stuff that you guys may like and that you guys may be willing to use. But now guys, this is the juicy part, which I would recommend that you guys don't use. However, I will be showing you guys because why not? We're going to be using my store items as an example. So for this method, you're actually going to need Roblox Studio. We're going to go ahead and use this shirt which I made as an example. So what you're going to go ahead and do is load up Roblox Studio, and we're going to use the base plate. So once you've gone ahead and done that, you're going to have a base canvas like this. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and over here in the toolbox section where it says models, we're going to go ahead and search dummy. Now we're going to go ahead and look for this one right here which says dummy with shirt. We're going to go ahead and click it, and once we have it right here, we're going to go ahead and click it, and just follow me exactly where it says dummy right here. We're going to click this right here. We're going to go ahead and click shirt, and now this is really important guys. Go back towards any shirt that you guys want to do, and this is what you're going to want to do exactly. In the URL, you guys are going to see this bit right here. It's going to be a bunch of random numbers. Every shirt is completely different. You're going to want to go ahead and copy this right here, and what you're going to want to do is go ahead and click over here, delete this completely, and paste that number right here. Once you've done that, you're going to see that the shirt is going to appear here. However, this is actually going to change the number at the end of the link right here. We're going to take this new number that we've received right here, so go ahead and copy this. We're going to go ahead and go back to the URL and paste it right here. It is actually a different number guys, and watch this. This is where the magic happens. When you go ahead and press enter, it is actually going to load up the template of it. This is my template that I made. Now this is where the scummy part comes into play. Like I said guys, I really don't recommend that you guys actually do this. However, if you do want like inspiration, or like maybe just want to, I don't know, maybe touch up on another shirt, you can actually do this. Like I said, this is just for entertainment purposes. I do not condone this, but you can go ahead and right click and save this, and you can just drag it to your photo as well, and it's going to work exactly the same. But yeah guys, that is how you create a shirt from scratch and how you'll be able to earn profit from it. I hope this video was useful to you guys. I will be doing a pants version of this as well later on in the future. But if you guys did enjoy this video and it did help you out, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel with post notification, and leave a comment down below as well. But anyways guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and stay safe.